You will never save money teaching English abroad. That couldn't be further from the truth. This is stated by people who either did not take advantage of the right opportunities or they chose the wrong country. I'm Blake, and I help people find the realities of teaching English abroad. And in this video, I will give you 5 countries where you can save money and become very rich. First, let's kill the myth. Many people focus on the wrong number, the highest paycheck. They want to live glamorous lives in Tier 1 cities such as Seoul and Tokyo. They look at their paychecks and they'll be thinking to themselves, this is great. But then more things happen and they realize many realities. Reality starts to hit. You have bills, utilities, and there's many things to pay for, such as public transportation. You may have to commute to work every day taking the subway, and you have to commute on the way back, and although it looks cheap, it adds up when you do it several times a day. Food, also eat the rest, and if you're lucky, you may end the month with $200. Saving money while teaching abroad is not about the biggest salary. It's about finding the lowest expenses. Where a good salary meets a low cost of living, that is where you can really do a lot with the money that you earn. Here are 5 countries where you can become rich. Let's start with the Asian powerhouse at number 1, South Korea. In South Korea, the starting salaries for a native speaker at a public school can be around $2,100 US. And if you're working at a hagwon, about $2,100 US to perhaps $2,400 US. This may not seem like much, but the critical factor about South Korea is that you will receive free housing. You get a furnished apartment, and the expense of a deposit and rent is already out the window. This immediately puts your savings potential per month around $1,500 to $1,800 US. And most schools will pay for your flight to South Korea. And if you complete your contract, whether you renew or decide to go to another school or leave the country, most schools will give you a completion bonus called a severance, which puts your savings potential in Korea at a very nice level. Next up is the fast riser, Vietnam. Salaries in Vietnam range anywhere from $1,700 to $2,200 US. Even if you have to pay for your apartment, expenses are very low. You can live in a nice city, big city, and pay anywhere from $300 to $400 a month just in rent. After all expenses, there is a potential to save anywhere from $1,400 to $1,800 US per month. And the nice thing about Vietnam is that after all your expenses are paid, it's still super cheap. Eating out is very cheap. And I've been to 3 Southeast Asian countries, and it's always very cheap to eat out. So Vietnam is also a good opportunity for saving money. You can live like royalty there. Let's go with country number 3, which is the tax-free option, the Gulf states. Think of countries such as Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, the UAE, and Qatar, just to name a few. Your starting salary can be anywhere from $3,500 to $5,500 US per month. But they also cover your housing, give you amazing benefits such as health insurance, and they even pay for your flights. Your savings potential in these places is easily anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 per month, and you can get rich fast here. However, these countries prefer very qualified teachers, licensed teachers from their native countries, so keep that in mind. Let's now go to country number 4, the Latin American gem, Chile. Don't overlook Chile. While salaries are on the lower end, ranging from $1,200 US to $1,500 US per month, the cost of living is still very low, and you can still enjoy the vibrant culture to the fullest. This is for the person who wants to save anywhere from $500 to $800 a month and enjoy the beautiful Chilean culture. For Latin America, Chile presents one of the best opportunities for saving money. Finally, we will stop at country number 5, the savings champion, China. Salaries in China, especially in recent years, have exploded, and the savings opportunities are truly remarkable. For a native English speaker with experience, you could expect anywhere from $2,800 US per month all the way up to $4,000 US per month. You also get housing provided, and it's furnished, and if housing isn't provided and you get a stipend, the cost of living is still very manageable, especially outside of Tier 1 cities such as Shanghai and Beijing. Your monthly savings potential in China is easily $2,000 per month or more. It is definitely a lucrative market and is a good place for teachers to take advantage of the salary opportunities. Like I said earlier, the Gulf states and the Middle East in general, they really want licensed teachers. China is a really good opportunity for teachers who are not licensed. If you have ESL experience in other countries, you could definitely come to China and make yourself some money and become rich. There you have it. These are 5 countries where you can become rich. Now, the secret ingredient to making this happen is being motivated and disciplined. You need to make sure that you get your completion bonus, housing or a housing stipend, and that you can get flight reimbursement as well. Most teachers leave thousands of dollars on the table because they accept the first offer. They don't ask questions. You honestly need a script. We've covered the 5 best geographical locations, but the math only works if you stay vigilant and don't fall for traps in the contract. That is why I recommend connecting to expat groups on Facebook and on Reddit. It can be pretty confusing and daunting, which is why I created the ultimate PDF guide. This guide is your step-by-step roadmap to first-time teachers who have never stepped foot in the classroom. In this guide, you will learn how to choose the right country that fit your goals and lifestyle. It will also teach you how to understand visa regulations without the stress. And most importantly, you will learn how to spot red flags in contracts and how to not be fooled. I've lived this path myself. I used to work dead-end jobs back in the United States, and in 2019, I went overseas to teach English in South Korea. And ever since 2019, I've been teaching abroad between South Korea and in China. Teaching English has completely transformed my life, and I wish I had this guide when I started. Stop guessing and start saving. Go to my Stan store and you can click on the link and have it for yourself. It is the single best investment you can make for a safe start. In addition, if you need guidance on how to start a successful teaching career abroad, then you can also go to my Stan store and click on the link for a one-on-one consultation. The money is waiting. Get the guide and experience something that will change your life completely. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.